Shovelware Studios proudly presents a production filmed live on our studio lot at Shovelware Studios Hollywood. It's Shovelware's Brain Game! Cynical at heart, but still putting on a great big smile, it's your host, the Dancing Banana! Taste test. You know, at times this show can get a bit, nuts. But that's nothing compared to this question about actual nuts. Out of these, which of the following is actually not classified as a nut? Puzzling puzzlers. The Dancing Banana's brother has 3 sons. Each of his sons has a sister. How many children does the Dancing Banana's brother have? Flags of the world. The flag of Canada features a white center, 2 red bars on either side, and a shape in the middle. What is that shape? Super! Oh, well, you know, that's really nice to hear. We put in a lot of effort to make something both fun and educational and... The power of music! What instrument is this? That's right! Flags of the world. From left to right, in which order are the 3 prominent colors on Mexico's flag? The power of music. What is it called when multiple voices are singing at the same time? Ha! Lucky guess! It's an IOU for one fabulous prize! I ran out of time and couldn't find anything good, but you can redeem this at some point in the future for a real prize. I swear. Seeing as you're the only one who showed up, you've been crowned the grand champion regardless of your actual performance. All right, everyone, that's it. Show's over. Go home. This episode is sponsored by the good folks at Harkinian's Home Appliances. Order before dinner and they'll ship it in the morning. Hey, does anyone know if that little banana guy with the clipboard is the one I should talk to about getting my parking validated? Or, we're on the air? It's Shovelware's Brain Game! He's not a horror game mascot. He just seems inherently evil because he's participating in late-stage capitalism. It's the Dancing Banana! Shovelware Studios. There's a very special guest somewhere backstage who's here at Shovelware's Brain Game on behalf of Smart Technologies. Who is it? Big laundry. Because my pen pal from Japan helps fill in for her mother at the inn they run, she's often wearing a specific type of traditional clothing. It's also the national dress of the country. What is it? I don't like that. It's an absolutely priceless and one-of-a-kind artifact from the far side of the galaxy. From a civilization that's been gone for thousands of... I guess we'll also throw in this space-age galaxy glue. Absolutely free. Which U.S. president is known for saying, "The only thing we have to fear is fear itself"? Memorable events. Alexander Graham Bell, who patented the first electric telephone, was the first person to officially make a phone call. He demonstrated his invention by saying into the phone to his assistant Thomas Watson in the other room, quote, "Mr. Watson, come here, I want to see you." In what year did he make this call? Zoo Pals. Let's bring out a special guest to ask the next question. It's Bordy, the Smartboard!
Hi-ho! Bordy the Smartboard here! Look at this beluga whale! It's got a funny little bump on its head that helps it find food and navigate using echolocation. What is that called?
You've just posted cringe!
Thanks for having me! See you next time!
Flags of the world. It's the Board of Edutainment himself, Bordy the Smartboard!
Another one? Oh, okay. Here it is! Take a look at this flag. Which country does it belong to? fulfilled my duties. Bye for now.
A new Carl!
Hi, how are you?
You made it to the end of the round. There's no one else here, so the winner must be you. That's all the time we have. If anyone needs me, I'll be sleeping in my car until we start filming the next episode. This episode of Shovelware's Brain Game is brought to you by Marsh's Grocery Store. Swampy foods, swampy prices. Pre-recorded on tape, but technically live for our studio audience, it's Shovelware's Brain Game! Without further ado, he's the CEO and founder of Shovelware Studios, and he's also your host, it's the Dancing Banana! Eyes on the prizes. What is the name of the neighbor I'm hoping to shut up by showing off my very expensive grill from Dinkman? You stop that! I don't like that. I have a friend who can't stand spiders. He gets the absolute heebie-jeebies anytime he's around one. He can't stand their fuzzy bodies, their 8 legs, their numerous eyes. What is the name of my friend's phobia? Artistic integrity. We've got a very special guest backstage. Come on out, Forty!
Hiya, hiya, hiya! Ready for your question? Take a look at these colors. You have the primary colors of pigment, but then they overlap and make other colors. What's the name for these colors created by the primary colors mixing? I'm outie! Peace!
The power of music. This question is really gonna get him. And you know, if not, then let me get struck by, a falling grand piano and live. Whoa! That was a close call. And now all of the keys are scattered everywhere. I guess I've got to clean this mess up. How many keys will I need to pick up in total? Famous accordion players. This famous accordion player is known for regularly parodying other artists' hit songs. Monumental landmarks. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is one of the most famous buildings in the world, notable for its iconic and eponymous lean. How long did it take for it to be built? A miniature version of the famous statue, the Thinker. Just think of all its many uses. I think you could think of one if you thought about it long enough. Well, it's just you here, by yourself. So I guess you win by default! All right! Would you look at that? We made it to the end of the episode with minimal casualties. I'd call that a successful game show taping. I mean, wouldn't you? Shovelware's Brain Game is brought to you by Smart Technologies. No, seriously, they paid us to make this. We're doing pretty well, so the studio has greenlit a brand new episode of Shovelware's Brain Game! He's not a horror game mascot, he just seems inherently evil because he's participating in late-stage capitalism. It's the Dancing Banana! Shovelware Studios. Deep in the halls of the shrunken school lies a secret button that opens a secret door even deeper. In this dark, secret room, there's an item being sold. What might it be? Memorable events. The Confederate States of America was a group of states that seceded from the United States over a dispute primarily about wanting to maintain slavery. On April 12, 1861, those nutjobs waged a civil war against the United States of America that they ultimately lost, and 3.9 million enslaved people were freed as a result. How long did their little temper tantrum last? flags of the world. How many stripes are there on the flag of the United States of America? Car battery. Science rules. Let's bring out a special guest to ask the next question. It's Bordy, the Smartboard!
All aboard! It's time for a Bordy question! The periodic table of elements is a reference meant to assist scientists by making it easy for them to look up different elements and their properties without having to memorize them. But we're throwing all that out the window and seeing if you've memorized one for the sake of trivia! What is the name of the element shown here? I've been Bordy the Smartboard. See you next time!
What's the word? Look, I cannot stress enough that you should play the obby I worked really hard on. Oh, wait. Has anyone ever really described what an obby is? What term is it a shortened version of? Puzzling puzzlers. There's an apartment building downtown with 4 floors. The higher the floor, the more people live there. Which floor does the elevator go to most often? From Has-Been Gaming, it's the Shovelware's Brain Game Home version. This deluxe board and card game kit includes an intricately detailed recreation of the Brain Game set, a complete set of questions and their answers, 6 player tokens, and even your very own miniature audience. Get the whole family involved in a fun, exciting, and most importantly, edutaining game of Shovelware's Brain Game, right from the comfort of your very own living room. You made it to the end of the round. There's no one else here, so the winner must be you. Would you look at that? We made it to the end of the episode with minimal casualties. I'd call that a successful game show taping. I mean, wouldn't you? Shovelware's Brain Game is brought to you by Crazy Air. When you need to travel, fly crazy. We're doing pretty well, so the studio has greenlit a brand new episode of Shovelware's Brain Game! And now, Introducing everyone's favorite fruit, it's the dancing banana! What's the word? All these normal questions have me pretty bored. You know who isn't bored but is aboard? Here with our special guest question, it's Bordy the Smartboard!
All aboard! It's time for a Bordy question. Take a gander. This image is an illustration of the process of acquiring knowledge and understanding through thought, experience, and the senses. What word best describes this? I'm outie! Peace!
Shapes and such. In terms of structures, which shape is the strongest? Amazing space! The original inspiration for that expression we all know and love, it's the straw that broke the camel's back. It's one of those silly straws that are bent into crazy shapes. Coincidentally, this one's meant to be shaped like a camel, if you squint and look at it just the right way. Thought to be lost to time until we came along, this piece of history could now be what breaks your back too. Our sun is yellow, but did you know that stars come in different colors? It's true. The color of those big old balls of exploding gas out there in space is determined by how hot they are. Well, that leaves only one question. Which star color is the hottest? Talking about states. Did you know that over 25% of all the cheese in the U.S. is made in one state? Gouda grief, that's a lot of cheddar. Which state is up to this monstrous task? Correct! Monumental landmarks. The Eiffel Tower is one of the most famous and recognizable structures in the world. But what's up with its name? It sounds like somebody marked it as something they fell off of. Like, oh yeah, over there's the Eiffel Tower. I called it that because I fell off it. But no, seriously, who is the tower named after? Taste test. Coffee is made by roasting and blending a certain something. What is that certain something? I'll take it. A new Cardinal! The bright red color could match your new car, if you had one. You made it to the end of the round. There's no one else here, so the winner must be you. That's all for this round, but we'll be right back with another episode in just a few minutes. This episode is sponsored by Lazy Brand Lazy Obstacles, the leading supplier of red plastic rectangles that can sometimes be interpreted as lava. Speaking of which, you should play my hobby sometime. I worked really hard on it, you know.